In the heart of the Serengeti, where the sun kissed the golden expanse of savanna, lived King Akili, a man whose wealth rivaled the herds of wildebeest that thundered across his land. His 3 daughters, gems brighter than any diamond mine, were the envy of neighboring kingdoms. Zahara, the eldest, with eyes like twilight storms, possessed a laugh that echoed through the palace halls. Amani, the middle daughter, with a smile as warm as the midday sun, had a spirit as boundless as the endless plains. And Nuru, the youngest, with hair the color of ebony and laughter like tinkling waterfalls, held dreams as vast as the star-studded sky. Akili showered his daughters with every treasure, silks spun from moonlight, jewels that shimmered like captured rainbows, and the finest delicacies served on golden platters. Yet, a single thorn pricked his heart, his daughters remained unwed. Moyo wangu unauma, my heart aches, he confided in his wife, Malkia Jasairi, her beauty timeless as the ancient baobab trees. I long for them to experience the warmth of love, the joy of children's laughter echoing in these halls. Jasairi, wise as the whispering grasses, sighed. They believe no suitor is worthy, Akili. Zahara seeks the wealthiest man, Amani craves the most handsome, and Nuru, oh, Nuru dreams of a king even grander than you. A pang of concern shot through Jasairi. Whoever marries our daughters will be blessed indeed, she added, a hint of pride in her voice, for their beauty is unmatched. Akili, burdened with worry, made a royal decree. The wisest man, his voice boomed across the land, who can utter the true names of my daughters, shall claim their hand in marriage. News of the challenge spread like wildfire. Men of wealth and status, adorned in finery, flocked to the palace, each attempting to decipher the princess's true names. But alas, all failed. None ever addressed the princesses by their given names, referring to them only as Your Highness or Princess. One by one, every eligible bachelor in the land tried his luck, yet none emerged victorious. Discouraged, even Akili's spirit began to falter. But unbeknownst to all, a pair of wise eyes watched from the shadows. Mzee Jabari, an old man whose face held the stories of countless seasons, harbored a deep affection for the princesses. His heart yearned not for their riches or beauty, but for their happiness. For weeks, Mzee Jabari followed the princesses, unseen, his heart swelling with their gentle words and infectious laughter. One afternoon, as they ventured beyond the palace walls, their eyes fell upon a lone zebra, its stripes stark against the golden landscape. Tazama, Mbuzi. Look, goat! Nuru exclaimed, her laughter bubbling. Amani playfully swatted her arm, See Mbuzi, Nuru. Ni Pundamilia. Not a goat, Nuru. It's a zebra. Zahara, ever the eldest and most composed, chimed in, we should name him Rafiki. A spark ignited in Mzee Jabari's eyes. He finally knew their names. With a heavy heart, he approached the king, revealing the princess's true names. The revelation sent shockwaves through the court. Akili, bound by his word, faced a cruel choice. His daughters, their faces flushed with shame, were to be wed to an old man. The wedding day arrived, shrouded in a veil of sadness. Tears streamed down Jasairi's face as she watched her daughters, adorned in their finest silks, walk towards a future they never desired. As Mzee Jabari reached for Zahara's hand, he saw not just beauty, but a flicker of fear that mirrored his own. With a tremor in his voice, he spoke, Bintim Fam, daughters of the king, his voice thick with emotion, my heart aches to see such unhappiness. This marriage is not my desire, but a promise fulfilled. A hush fell over the court. Tears welled up in Akili's eyes. He realized the weight of his daughter's pride and his own hasty decision. Mzee Jabari continued, his voice cracking, I understand if you cannot accept me as your husband. But know this, I will forever cherish your presence in this palace. Consider me a kind Mzee, a protector, and if ever your hearts soften, the door to love will always be open. With a gentle smile, he turned to the king. Mfam Akili, perhaps a different path can be taken. Allow your daughters to choose their own destinies, to find love where their hearts lead them. The weight of Mzi Jabari's words hung heavy in the air. Akili, humbled by his own pride, looked at his daughters. Shame had morphed into a flicker of understanding in their eyes. Jasairi, wiping away tears, saw a newfound wisdom blooming within them. Realizing his mistake, Akili cleared his throat. Mzi Jabari, he addressed the old man, your kindness has shown us the folly of our ways. You are free from this promise. A relieved smile touched Mzi Jabari's weathered face. Thank you, Fong. But may I offer one last piece of wisdom? Akili nodded, humbled. True love cannot be forced, Mzi Jabari said, his voice carrying the weight of his years. Let your daughters explore the world, meet people with open hearts, and discover what truly makes them happy. Akili's eyes met Jasairi's. In that silent exchange, they both knew Mzi Jabari was right. With a newfound resolve, Akili addressed the court. The challenge is over, he declared, his voice ringing through the halls. My daughters shall choose their own paths. They are free to find love as they see fit. A wave of relief washed over the court. The courtiers, who had witnessed the unfolding drama, felt a surge of respect for the king's humility. The following days were a whirlwind of activity within the palace. Zahara, ever the pragmatic one, decided to travel to a bustling port city, seeking a husband who valued intelligence and wit as much as beauty. Amani, yearning for adventure, set off on a safari with a renowned explorer, hoping to find love amidst the breathtaking landscapes. Nuru, with her boundless spirit, chose to volunteer in a nearby village, seeking a man who shared her passion for helping others. Years passed, filled with challenges and triumphs. Zahara found a love match in a merchant prince, their conversations as captivating as the stories traded on his ships. Amani discovered love with a young guide, their bond forged by shared experiences under the vast African sky. Nuru fell in love with a village leader, their hearts intertwined in their dedication to their community. One day, a joyous reunion unfolded within the palace walls. The three daughters, now women radiating happiness and wisdom, returned home. They brought with them their husbands, each a testament to the love they had found. Akili and Jasairi, their hearts brimming with pride, looked upon their daughters with a newfound understanding. The journey, though fraught with missteps, had led them to a place far greater than any they could have imagined. They had learned that love cannot be demanded, only nurtured, and that true happiness blossoms when hearts are free to choose their own paths. The legend of the three princesses became a cherished tale, a reminder that love, in its purest form, knows no bounds of wealth, status, or age. It is a journey to be embraced, not a prize to be claimed.